All right, ladies and gentlemen, this next bout is brought to you by Debo Properties. And it is a heavyweight attraction for 5 rounds. And introducing your first fighter out of the blue corner with a record of 3 wins, 3 losses, and 1 win by knockout. Weighing in at 240 pounds, standing at 6'3", from Havana, Cuba, Dennys the Cubano Reyes. And his opponent out of the red corner with a record of 1 win, 2 losses, and 1 win by knockout. Standing at 6'3", weighing in at 210 pounds. Fighting out of St. Paul, Minnesota, Terrence Big T Walker II. And your referee for the action is Mark Nelson.
You had your instructions. Protect yourself at all times. Touch gloves. Good luck.
Ladies and gentlemen, both of these guys are wearing the exact same trunks.
Black and white.
That's right. Terrence Walker has got the Work Gym logo on it. And the traditional Cleto Reyes with nothing additional is Dennys Reyes.
Last time out, Reyes fought a huge prospect, Antonio Mierles. He's a 6'9" heavyweight, and Reyes actually did pretty well the first few rounds and ended up getting stopped eventually. But it was not a bad performance by him.
Yeah, Reyes coming from that Cuban system. He's probably got a couple hundred amateur fights, and it's one of those situations where if you want to eat 3 meals, you better win 3 times today. Yeah.
Exactly. They're notorious for their amateur programs, and just the quality of fighters that come out of Cuba is second to none.
Yeah, so Terrence Walker kind of feeling out Dennys Reyes. He hasn't committed anything just as of yet.
Both guys jabbing right now and just taking their time a little bit more, actually a lot more composed than patient than the last 2 fights. But
right. Absolutely.
These guys both have quite a bit of experience. So
look at Reyes smiling. Look at Reyes smiling. Looking at Terrence Walker also switching his lead foot occasionally as well. Yeah. Terrence is circling Dennys.
I'd like to see Reyes cut the ring off a little bit and not let him just circle around like that.
Oof. Terrence has got to settle in.
Low blow there a little bit by Reyes. The referee missed it, I believe.
Yeah, Terrence has got to settle in a little bit. He's got to get his feet underneath him. Ooh, left, right. By Terrence. Ooh. Back to the body.
That's going to be dangerous for Walker if he wants to lead with his head like that, because like I said, Reyes has that uppercut, and he's not afraid to throw it. He'll land it all day long if Walker dives in with his head down like that.
Reyes has been criticized in regards to his work output, but his technique is flawless.
Yeah, he's good. You can tell he's got that Cuban experience, and he's been in the gym for a long time.
Oh, punched the back of the head,
back
Reyes.
of the head.
Oh, my head.
Oh.
I don't know if that was a slip. What is Nelson calling it? He's calling it a slip? Okay.
I'm not sure. He looked like he got hit with a shot, but it was kind of in a scuffle there.
And I'll tell you what, if that was an actual knockdown, I think the confidence of Terrence is going to go through the roof.
The best thing Walker can do is press him right now if he thinks he actually did knock him down.
Oh, Walker's definitely settling down. Switching his lead foot is Terrence Walker.
And now he's fighting southpaw.
Ooh, heavy right hand punch by Dennys Reyes. Reyes once again lunging right hand. Ooh, back to the
nice
orthodox
jab
position. And Terrence is starting to put some work in.
Yeah, got that jab rolling a little bit at the end of the round.
I think you might be right. I think that whatever touched Reyes, I'm not sure that was a slip, or at least not wholeheartedly a slip. I think there was.
He got hit with something.
He got hit with something. Yeah.
I could tell by the reaction on his face when he got up, and he slowed down a little bit after that. When he fell down.
You got Delico James in the corner of Terrence Walker.
They do a lot of good stuff down at Work Gym. It's a fantastic facility in Hopkins, Minnesota. Really good physical personal trainers, Delico James.
Yeah, James and Josh Clark in the corner of Dennys Reyes. Yeah. I know Reyes' his primary language is not English. But, in a fight game, when you're at someone's gym, you can kind of figure out how to communicate, regardless of.
That's a great thing about boxing is it's an international language.
Absolutely. Referee Mark Nilsson, third person in the ring. Maybe it was a headbutt. Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, a little bit of blood on Reyes' forehead there.
Terrence
Not sure
Walker.
if he's cut or not.
Yeah, Terrence Walker seems more settled in this round. Traded jabs by both fighters. Reyes seems a little front foot heavy. Would you not agree, Caleb?
Kind of leaning forward on that jab especially, and Walker might have a room for a counter there if he slips that jab and throws a right hand over the top of it.
Ooh, left-right punch by Walker. Back to
Nice
the body
jab to
again.
the body.
Back to the body again is Walker. Switching his lead foot again.
Walker doing a good job right now to keep Reyes at bay just by movement and a jab, and Reyes is going to want to press that action and try to get closer because I think Walker's got the reach advantage and the foot speed advantage as well. I think he'll be able to do this all night if Reyes lets him.
Yeah, Reyes is refusing to chase Walker, and he's making Walker walk around. A left-right punch by
There's that uppercut.
by Dennys Reyes. There might be a cut over the eye of Walker. No, there's not.
That's the range that Reyes wants to be at right there, where he can land that jab and come over the top with the right hand afterwards.
Yeah, Reyes refusing to leave the center of that ring. He's definitely not going to chase Walker.
Which is good if you are willing to cut the ring off and not just let him walk around circles.
Yeah, we had mentioned work output.
Yeah. You just gotta, you can't let the guy just walk around the ring like that. Reyes is going to be well served to keep him on the ropes and get in his range, but you got to cut the ring off, and a little clash of heads there. I don't know if anyone got cut there.
I think it's the switching of styles of Walker that might be causing that. But the right hand of Reyes has been a little pawing up until this time. I don't know if there's a hand issue, but it's not a straight punch.
He's
it's
kind of
paw.
slapping down with his palm almost.
When you eat a couple of those, if you're Walker, you know that's within your range of being able to do so. Your confidence tends to just build.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially, like I said, Reyes is not cutting the ring off and not making him work for those extra steps on the outside of the ring. He can do that all night.
Yeah, left-right punch by Walker. Back to the body again is Walker. Pawing once again and chasing.
Good right
Walker
hand in the corner.
Dennys Reyes.
Kind of a mauling right hand. Just about knocked their cameraman off the apron there.
Warning by Mark Nilsson. But Walker holding. Yeah, the corner, Delico James is telling Terrence Walker just to continue walking around and circle Dennys Reyes.
Just about push him out of the ring.
Yeah, when we had saw him fight Tommy Matlin, I think it was like a three-piece special.
Yeah.
It was ding, wait, and then boom, three punches. Oh, no.
He took a knee. Yeah,
he took a knee in order to stop the exchange.
Yeah, he landed a great uppercut and hurt him bad, took a knee, and then he hit him with three more uppercuts. Three more great uppercuts. And there's no question it was the right call to go with the DQ, but it was unfortunate because Reyes looked really good in that first round.
He was going to win a fight. He took his own win away from himself. Yeah.
I noticed one thing this last round. Walker was able to land a jab to the stomach a couple times and kind of lock Reyes up. He didn't throw anything after, though. If I'm in his corner, I'm telling him to throw that jab again, get his arms to come down and throw overhand right up top, and just keep punches rolling in after because he was locking up Reyes and making him bring his hands down and opening up overhand right up top.
Like we had mentioned, the Cuban system is one of the best in the world, but I think Walker is now confident enough to where he knows he can have an exchange with Reyes and actually come out on top of it.
Yeah.
Exchange of jabs by both fighters. Reyes, hard slapping
left.
left.
A good jab.
Reyes just landed a nice right hand, too. Ooh,
good jab from
nice
Reyes.
Jab by Reyes.
Nothing behind it, though. You got to throw that right hand behind it.
And Walker has just got a monstrous length advantage over Reyes.
One reason I can't understand why Reyes is just letting him walk around on the outside of the ring is that length advantage. You know, he should be pressing the action, getting him against the ropes, and getting into his range. Walker now southpaw.
Yeah, Walker is, I think I said he's training with Delico James, who also trains mixed martial artists. It's, generally speaking, you see that quite often in the other sport, but it's bleeding over into boxing, and you're seeing it more and more often.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened with Walker.
Reyes has got to turn on the gas here, and when he gets Walker in the corner, you just got to throw punches. You can't just walk back to the center of the ring and wait for him to come to you, because he's not doing it.
When Reyes gets frustrated, he acts out.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's what they're counting on, but this is going to be very frustrating if you're Dennys Reyes.
Yeah. Good body shot from Walker there with a left hook to the body.
Yeah, Reyes is going to, like you said, he's going to have to cut the ring off. And now he's just giving up the center.
Yeah. Nice jab by Walker. He's controlling this last 20 seconds with his jab.
Delico James informing Walker, now it's time to push Reyes back. Ooh, heavy
Good
right.
body shot.
Body shot. Pawing right hands by Dennys Reyes. Dennys Reyes he's got a little bit of labored breathing. He's breathing heavy out of his mouth.
Yeah. Go right back to that body if I'm Walker, if he sees that heavy breathing. And now's the time to turn it up. It looks like Reyes is in the middle of the ring, breathing heavy, and wants him to come to him. Just turn it up a little bit. And
he had a guy that refused to give up the center of the ring, and now he, for more than half a round, gave it up to Walker.
Heavy breathing.
Yep.
Walker's got to go to that body. Just throw a straight left hand right to the body right here and see what happens.
And the corner of Walker's informing he needs to start pressing the action. And with the breathing, that heavy breathing of Reyes, it'd be a smart move.
Yeah. And Reyes, of course, the crafty Cuban veteran, might be just setting a trap. Who knows?
It's true. It's true. I don't know, if you're in the corner of Reyes, what are you telling him? He might be down.
Yeah, I think he's losing this fight. I'm telling him you got to press Walker when he's on those ropes. You can't just let him walk around the outside of the ring and do whatever he wants. You got to make him fight his way off those ropes and just get those punches rolling.
Yeah, and if I'm Walker, Walker's corner is informing him he's got to pick it up a little bit, which, smart move.
Yeah.
Now's the time.
If I'm Walker's corner, I'm telling him just keep on that jab, and especially the Reyes looks to be tiring, just keep on pushing him back and go to that body and see what happens. But you always want to stay careful against a guy like Reyes, too, who has an uppercut. You can't get too close and you can't fall in. So stay behind that jab and throw some body shots and just see what happens.
Reyes back to the center of the ring. Walker popping a jab.
From that range, Walker can jab all day long, and Reyes hasn't been able to touch him all fight. So I think you just stay in his face and just keep that jab popping, and it's going to go
Throw the
way.
right when it's open, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Ooh, left right punch by Walker misses Dennys Reyes. Yeah.
Reyes kind of just wrestling him into the corner, but he has to work right there. He's not using his jab as he's coming forward. He just has to use that jab and set him up and then throw those big shots, that big right hand over the top.
Hey, Reyes is a little frustrated right now. You can see it. Like he's being informed by the referee to break, and he's hesitant to do so when they're in a corner like that.
Yeah. Holding on there as well.
Ooh, followed up by a nice little stiff jab.
Yeah, nice flurry from Walker.
Back to the body is Walker. Followed by 2 jabs, 3 jabs by Dennys Reyes. We haven't really seen Walker load up on any power up until this point. He's just been touching Reyes.
Yeah, just kind of pecking away and throwing a couple of hard right hands to the body, but he's taking what Reyes is giving him right now, and there's a good right hand up top. But yeah, just taking what Reyes is giving him, and that's not a bad strategy against a crafty guy like Reyes.
Heavy breathing out of Reyes.
Nice job of holding on by Walker and then just working his way out of that clinch. That was
it's round 4 out of a 5-round fight. You know, Walker is literally doing all the work, and Reyes is the one that's breathing hard.
Yeah.
Popping a jab out is Walker.
We didn't get to talk to Reyes yesterday, so I'm not sure what kind of training camp he had.
He generally doesn't. He doesn't like to do any pre-fight talk at all.
But yeah, he looks a little bit fatigued here in the 4th round, and which is surprising. I've seen him fight 3 times before, and I don't remember him being this fatigued in those fights, and he's done more work in those fights as well.
Yeah, pawing right hand is significant of something might be wrong. He may have came into this with a little bit of an injury.
Yeah, sore right hand. There's a good right hand.
Oh, you got Walker tied up in the ropes. Ooh, firing back is Walker.
Nice job by Walker to fight back off them ropes.
Ooh, 3-4 punches to the midsection. Continuing to work the midsection.
Good body
Walker.
shots to finish the round there by Walker.
Reyes is angry. He's frustrated. He can't make Walker fight his fight.
Yeah, he wants him to just come in the middle of the ring and trade with him, and that's not a smart smart thing to do if you're Walker. And he's doing a great job, just like I said, taking what Reyes has given him, and he's winning the fight. I can't see any rounds to Reyes so far.
No.
Just a good job of just jabbing and pecking and moving and frustrating Reyes, and that's all he's doing.
Yeah, Delico James giving his last-minute instructions.
This is the 5th and final round.
And we've got James and Joshua Clark in the corner of Dennys Reyes. Dennys Reyes, he's got a glassy eyes as well. I mean, you can tell he's tired.
Yeah, he, which is surprising, like I said before, because he hasn't done much to get tired this fight, and I just expected better conditioning from a guy with this much experience.
Yeah, sometimes that experience can give you a little bit of confidence, more confidence than you should have, and you're not putting the work in like you should. Heavy
exchange.
punches by Walker. Walker continuing to throw back.
Good body shot
up. There. Ooh, heavy left hand. Again, left hand by Walker. Walker's corner, instructing him 1-2 and move, 1-2 and move.
That was a good exchange, the best exchange of the fight. And that's what Reyes wants and needs. And then he just walked back to the middle of the ring, and just got to be fatigued.
Ooh, pawing right hand once again by Dennys Reyes. Walker slips out.
Good body shot. Oh, good right hand. He hurt Reyes there. He hurt Reyes with that right hand over the top.
Ooh. Heavy right hand sending Reyes against the ropes. Back and forth. Left, right hand.
Good combination. Now Reyes holding on. Walker's got to rip his arms free and get out of there and go right back to those combination.
We got 1:42 left in this 5th round, and Terrence Walker is starting to turn the heat on.
He landed a real good overhand right and wobbled Reyes' legs there. Time to step on the gas, though.
Oof. Left, right punch. Walker is starting to try to close this chapter. Reyes walking backward, hands down by his waist.
He's tired.
He's exhausted. Ooh, check right hook. Walker just slipping out of the exchange. Back in. Exchange of left hands. Walker tucking his chin, continuing to walk down Reyes. Left, right punch. Heavy right hand.
Good right hand over the top.
I think Walker's got some power. We just haven't seen it yet.
He's thrown some good right hands this round and rocked Reyes twice. But now he's got to be careful to not get careless and get caught with something in between these exchanges.
Spitting out of the mouthpiece, I can assume it's Dennys Reyes. Look at Nilsson. You see that mean mug by Nilsson?
Yeah, I don't think Mark should have stopped the action there. I think they
right
should have let him continue for a little while and see if Walker could have took advantage of that.
And the time is continuing to tick down. Ooh, overhand right by Reyes. Not a lot of power on it.
No. Still chopping a little bit and not really turning his shot over, just kind of landing with the palm of his hand. I think you might be right. I think there might be something wrong with his knuckles on his right hand or a wrist problem or something.
He came in with it because it's been like that since the opening exchange.
Yeah, I've never seen him throw a right hand like that before either.
No, you're talking about a guy that with years and years of technique and really not using it. Overhand right hand, slapping right hand once again by Reyes. Walker counters with a multi-punch combination, and that concludes the fight.
That's a win for Terrence Walker in my book. I think he outworked him, and I can't see any of those 5 rounds going to Reyes.
No. Yeah, I think Reyes at some point, just because you've got all that experience doesn't mean you're supposed to be doing it. Sometimes you either got to – you can't have one foot in, one foot out.
Yeah, maybe it's time for him to help out with other fighters.
Man, in a 5-round fight as well.
Yeah.
Have you got any sparring in over at Walhalla?
I haven't, no. I've seen Reyes in the gym sparring at the Firehouse gym in Columbia Heights, and he was working with some smaller guys about 2 months back, but never been down to Valhalla. I know a couple guys that work out there, and they got some good guys over there.
Okay, I'm going to conclude this fight and get an interview with the winner.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the score totals are in. Judge number 1, 50-45. Judge number 2, 49-48. And judge number 3, 48-47. Your winner, out of the red corner, Terrence Big T Walker.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am with your winner, Terrence Walker. Terrence, you seem to kind of switch gears in the middle of this fight. You were circling initially, and then you took over the center of the ring after. Was that your game plan coming in?
Before I say anything, I just want to thank God, because without him, I am nothing. And my game plan was just to box. Whatever came along with that, bro. So I just wanted to box, hit, and not get hit.
You did an excellent job. There was a lot of experience on the amateur circuit with Dennys Reyes, and you handled it very well. You continued pushing the pace. I was very impressed with your performance. What is your takeaways from this fight?
Honestly, I felt like I did a good job when it came down to the boxing. I could have did a little bit better, but it is what it is, man. I'm satisfied. I got the W.
Excellent job. And your winner, ladies and gentlemen.